All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. We are, of course, doing a live watch along for the Buffalo Sabres against the Carolina Hurricanes. Should be a very interesting game tonight. I'm glad you're here with me to watch it. I'll be your host this evening, Grant Hakeem. My third time ever on the channel. I love doing these streams. I was looking forward to this all day. So happy to be here with you guys tonight. Before we get too deep into the stream, however, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we go live. Make sure you follow us on our social medias, Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. If you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, it's at Grant_Hakeem, and then my Twitter is at my Twitter is at Grant Hakeem, like you see on your screen there. Even I can't even remember my social media handles. And of course, if you want to donate, you can do that through the live chat. And let me know who you guys think is going to win tonight. I will explain the Buffalo jersey. I will explain that. But yes, let me know who you think is going to win. Score predictions. I'm going to go, since I'm wearing a Sabres jersey, I'm going to go 3-2 Buffalo tonight. 3-2 Buffalo in overtime. Because the past two streams I've done on this channel have gone to overtime. So we could go 3-for-3 tonight. I think we will. 3-2 Sabres win in OT. Kevin, Sabres are rolling. Yes, so the Sabres and Hurricane matchup between two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. Who would have thought that Buffalo would be this good to start the year? Canes are in a rebuilding year. I don't think that, Kevin. I wouldn't say the Canes are rebuilding. I mean, I think they have a legit shot of making a run in the playoffs. Nearly identical records, could go either way. Yep. Hard to read the standings. As I keep saying, we just entered November. Take it with a grain of salt, the standings at this point of the year. Dylan, well, great minds think alike, Dylan. 3-2 Sabres, he says, as do I. That hockey kid says Sabres win 4-2. Lots of Sabres. Sabres love tonight. It's going to be a Sabres pro Sabres stream tonight. Soonman, Av, let's go Buffalo. Dylan, look at that jersey. Yeah, so we'll talk about the jersey. So my favorite hockey player is Kyle Poso. I've shared that story, I think, on the last stream, how I met Kyle and while he was in Minnesota playing for the Gophers in college. And that's how I became an Islanders fan. He got drafted by the Islanders. Now he's with Buffalo. My lovely mother, this past July, my birthday, bought me this Oposo Buffalo jersey. I don't know if you can see it. Oposo Buffalo jersey. And I thought, why not break it out tonight? The first time I've been able to watch Buffalo this season, so looking forward to it. Starting goalies tonight, we got Craig Anderson in net. Aging like a fine wine, Craig Anderson. Let's get the scoreboard up. Play the center ice, and we are underway at PNC Arena in Carolina. Yes, this is my first look at Buffalo. We'll get to lines. I got the lineups on my phone. I'll let you guys know. Buffalo looking good this year, says that hockey kid for sure. Will it last? I don't think it's going to last. The Sabres run, I think it's going to still slowly fall off the cliff here. But enjoy it while it lasts. But I like I said, I don't know. Maybe they'll keep it going. I would love to see Buffalo in the playoffs. That'd be amazing. Oh, it's in! The Sabres score 30 seconds into the game. How did that go in? A bit of a fluke goal. Well, exactly what the doctor ordered for Buffalo to start this game off. 1-0 in Carolina on the road. Watch this replay. Bad turnover by Slavin. Cousins is behind the net. Shot. Oh. So Ranta makes the save off Svechnikov and then in the net. So it's going to be Tuck's goal, I think, is what the announcer said. That's such a fluky goal, but you'll take it. Oposo has always been underrated. Yes, he has, Dylan. Definitely underrated. I hear he's an amazing captain for Buffalo. All the young guys love him, which is awesome to hear. And when I met him in college, he was a super great guy. Hannah Atkins, Brian Stephanie. Hey, everyone. What's up, Hannah? Thank you for tuning in. Let's go. Yes. Get the goal horns going. What is Buffalo's goal song? I know Jeff Skinner has Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. That's my personal favorite of theirs. Here we go. Let's take a look at the lines for Buffalo here. So we got Skinner, Thompson, Oposo, Peterka, Cousins, Tuck, Quinn, Middlestedt, Olofsson, Gergensons, Krebs, Asplund. On defense, we got Bryson, Dahlin, Clegg, Power, Pilut, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Fitzgerald, and Anderson in net. For Carolina, you got Teravainen, Aho, Jarvis, Svechnikov, Kotkaniemi, Natchez, Martinuk, Stahl, Fost, Nosen, Stastny, Stefan. On defense, Slavin, Burns, Shea, Pesci, Dahan, Chatfield, and then Ranta in net. How many Golden Gophers do we got playing tonight? I think we got Brady Shea, who was a Gopher, Oposo, and then Middlestedt. We got 3 Golden Gophers tonight. How about that? Take a look at the standings on here. Look at this. Yeah, Buffalo, take a look at the standings. Second placed in the Eastern Conference. 7-3-1 record. While Carolina also has 11 points. The Islanders have 11 points as well. Sorry, that's matches played. I'm an idiot. They're at 16 points. 15 points for Carolina. Islanders with 14, which is a bit surprising. But yeah, very interesting. There we go. Even I'm an idiot sometimes when I look at the standings. Like, I'll look at matches played and be like, oh, 11 points. Wait, they also have 11 points? Oh, that's how many games they played. The hockey could blow out. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. No. Carolina's a good team. It'll be tight. Angelo, go Sabres. This is a Sabres. It's all about the Sabres tonight. Are there any Carolina fans in the house? Or is it strictly Buffalo tonight? Just fine with me. Here's Aho with it. That's offside, rough. Yep. 15:46 to go in the first. Yeah, Buffalo, Middlestedt, Dahlin, Cousins, Quinn, Owen Power, their first overall picks since 2017. Pretty good group of guys there. But yeah, ever since they got rid of Jack Eichel, Don Granato and Buffalo have been on the up and up. Which makes me think that Eichel was a cancer in the locker room. I was wondering if he wasn't liked in the locker room or something. Seems like he wasn't. Oh, here's Quinn to Middlestedt. Here's Olofsson behind the net. Carolina doing well defensively. What a keep at the zone. Is that Quinn? That was Middlestats. Excellent keep at the blue line. But Carolina's going to get it out. All Buffalo here to start this game. All Buffalo. Angelo, Carolina should be tired from last night. Good point, Angelo. I did watch that game. I watched the end of that game last night between the Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that game went I think it went to the 5th or 6th round of the shootout. Ooh, good save there by Ranta on Krebs. 14:30 left to go. Carolina's got to wake up here. They're falling asleep. Yeah, Carolina won the game last night in the shootout against Tampa in the 6th round of the shootout. It's a very entertaining game. I think they didn't Vasilevsky have to make 55 saves or something ridiculous like that. Patterson, what's up, Patterson? Thank you for tuning in. Patterson's my #1 fan. He followed me on my channel as well when I did a stream this past weekend. But yeah, happy you're here, Patterson. Also, I just realized this is the only game in the NHL tonight. No other games besides this one. Because I saw that Colorado beat Columbus in that game in Finland in the Global Series earlier today. Stan, point the camera at your monitor. Don't we all wish, Stan, that we could do that? Don't we all wish you could do that? That's hard because my camera is connected to my monitor, so I would somehow have to detach it from the monitor and rotate it, so that would be pretty difficult. Patterson, how did you lose Fly Guys or whatever it's called? Fall Guys, Patterson, that's what it's called. That game is so hard to win. If anyone in the comments section has ever played Fall Guys, let me know. And if you've won a crown, just tell me how difficult it was, because it is literally almost impossible to win a crown in that game, especially with all the new levels that they've introduced. Because I think they're on season 2 of Fall Guys, so completely different levels than season 1. So it's been very, very challenging. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, on my own channel called the Grand King channel, I basically just play a game. I do gaming live streams and I play Fall Guys. And my goal with that series on my channel is to keep playing until I win a crown. And I think I'm on episode, which I just did episode 6 this past Sunday. But it's very difficult. Stan, 90-plus shot attempts last night. Oh, that's right. That's ridiculous for Carolina. But I think Vasilevsky tied his all-time record for saves. Which, if I have to think, wasn't that the 5 overtime game against Columbus in the playoffs? I feel like he made a ridiculous amount of saves in that, of course, because it went to 5 overtimes. Oh, we got a goal! Carolina! I think it's Sebastian Aho. Rips it past Anderson. And we're tied at 1. Well, Carolina, I think it was only their second shot of the game. Let's take a look at the replay. So Carolina cycled the puck. Crap turnover by Buffalo. And then a nice 1-T by Aho. Teravainen into Aho. And Anderson can't do anything about it. And we're 1-1 here. Goal. Yes. Goal. I did once. Oh, you won a crown in Fall Guys and it took you 450 tries. Yeah, that hockey kid, it's probably going to take me 450 episodes to win a crown. The day I win a crown in Fall Guys is going to rival the day I have children. That's how big winning Fall Guys is. Like, it's going to be an amazing accomplishment winning Fall Guys. Grandpa Anderson in goal, says Angelo. Yep, we got Anderson in net for Buffalo. Because I think Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen, amazing name, by the way, Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen. Love the name. I think he's injured. So Carolina seemed to have found some life here. They're playing a lot better. Natchez, oh, just missed the net. Carolina's buzzing. That shot gets deflected and out of play. 10:27 to go here in the first. Shots are 3-3. Yeah, while we're in a commercial break, let's take a look at that game that happened earlier today. That Global Series game. Avalanche won 6-3. And I think Mikko Rantanen got a hat trick in Finland. So good for him. Anyone else watch that game? I didn't have a chance to watch that today because I was busy with school. Bruno, what are your thoughts about the NHL making teams fly out to Europe during the middle of the season? I think that's kind of shitty a little bit. Like it ruins the flow of your season. Like you saw that with like San Jose where they came back from that Europe trip and then lost like however many in a row. And it's just weird to do a big trip like that in the middle of a season. I mean, just think of the jet lag that those players have from traveling that distance. What's up, Victoria? Love that you're here. Thank you for tuning in again. And don't forget to subscribe, people, if you are new to the channel. Make sure you do that. Let people know about this channel. Live watch-alongs for hockey games on this channel. And I am Grant Akeem, if anyone's new, your host. My plan is to do live watch-alongs on this channel about once a week is my plan. So you're going to get me once a week, whether you like it or not. Hopefully you'll like it. We're back from the commercial. Oh, here's Oposo with the chance. Oh, good deed by Carolina. We got to get Oposo a goal tonight. Got to get Oposo a goal tonight. Here is Oposo. Backhand toe drag, save by Ranta. Loving the C on Kyle. I got to get a C for my jersey because I got it before they announced he was captain. That was a nice little backhand toe drag there by Kyle. Love it. So here we go. Sabres win the faceoff. Shot by Olofsson. Oh, get Anderson. Sorry, not Anderson. Get Ranta out of that net right now. That is a soft goal to give up by Ranta. Oh my goodness. Look at this on the replay. You can't be giving this up in the NHL. I'm sorry. Maybe it got deflected. No, that's a straight shot. That's a straight shot at his glove, and he just missed it. Oh, that's terrible by Ronta. And maybe it hit Aho. I don't know, but tough goal to give up for Ronta there. But Buffalo leads 2-1 now. Looking for a third here. Brady Shade as well. This could be a high-scoring game at this rate. Could be a 5-4 thriller. I think it was Thursday night, Ottawa. I watched Ottawa and Vegas, and that was like Ottawa was down like 5-1 at one point and battled all the way back to 5-4. That was fun. Angelo, yes. Sean, hey, what's up, Sean? Salty Wings and Avs fan, what's up? Who scored? Victor Olofsson scored for Buffalo. I believe Alex Tuck got the first goal, and then Aho got the goal for Carolina. Good. I have Olofsson on both my fantasy teams. Excellent, Angelo. That's what we love to hear. Yeah, Olofsson's always a good pickup for fantasy. Very underrated player, Victor Olofsson. Very good on the power plays, Olofsson. Lots of power play goals. Oh, Ronta. Don't look at the replay, Ronta. As a fellow goaltender, that's not good. Actually, I had my own beer league game last night, and I was goalie. If you don't know the story, I just started playing goalie, 6 weeks ago now? Because we do a game every Thursday night in my beer league. So I've been playing goalie 6 times. I've never played goalie before. It's been lots of fun, too. I'm getting a lot better each week. I think in the past, 4 games, I've only given up, 5 goals in the last 4 games, which is pretty good for a beer league since there's no defense. But yeah, last night was a sad night because our team in beer league, it was 0-0 game. I was playing so well, and then late in the third period, we gave up a 3-on-1. They shot the puck. I tried my best to fight it off with my glove because the shot was up in my head area. And then I did that with my glove. The puck bounced up in the air, landed straight down, and then some guy backdoor tapped it in, and then that was the game winner. We lost 1-0. Tough scenes, but it was lots of fun. I'm just happy I still get to play hockey. I miss it in high school and when you're younger, middle school. I miss those days so much. But I'll take what I can get being an old man like myself. ESPN credited Bryson with the first goal. Oh, okay. Is that what they said on here? Bryson, okay. It was either him or Tuck, because I heard Buchagras on the broadcast say Tuck. But yeah, it looks like they gave Bryson the goal officially. So thank you, Angelo, for bringing that up. Oh, we got the moms trip. The Buffalo moms are out tonight. How about that? Those are fun. Moms are the best, aren't they? We love moms. They do all the work, don't they, when raising the kids for the most part? I feel like the dads are always super lazy with kids. So yeah, we love moms, everybody. Go moms. A lot stronger than the dads for sure. Ooh, that's got to be tripping on Darlene, and it is. Kakanyemi fell. And Dahlin's going to go to the box. And as Dahlin always loves to do, is stir the pot, trying to suck in another Carolina player to even out the penalties. It's a good strategy, because if you take a penalty and you get the other team to take a penalty, that's pretty good. But here, golden chance for Carolina to even the game up at 2. Yeah, Dahlin just went for the poke check and just got skates. Here we go. Natchez. Shot. Ooh, good save, Anderson. Natchez again. Another shot. Oh, goal! What's going on tonight in Carolina? It's a goal fest. We're like, 13 minutes, not even 13 minutes into the game, and we've had 4 goals. And it's Sebastian Aho again on the power play. Same as the first goal. A good setup. They set it up nicely, and it was a clean one-timer for Aho. Excellent shot. Anderson can't do anything about that. That was high blocker. Well, if you have Sebastian Aho on your fantasy team for hockey, then you're doing great tonight. I think I have Sebastian Aho on my fantasy team, so I think I'm doing pretty well tonight. Well, off the post as well. I don't know, folks. What do you think? Are we in store for a 5-4 thriller tonight? Based off this, we might be. We have another penalty. I think it's going to be on Buffalo. Oh, it's on Carolina for interference. Not sure who the player is that's going to the box. Fost. Fost is going in the box. So Buffalo on the power play. Can Buffalo respond here on the power play and make it 3-2? If I was a betting man, I might say yes. Angelo, you have Natchez on your fantasy team. I hope not. Anderson is my third goalie. Who are my goalies in fantasy? Dowling couldn't keep it in. Buffalo's got to regroup here. I got Hellebuck and then Kemper for my goalies. So, shorthanded chance. Aho. Oh, he missed the net. Sebastian Aho could have had a first period hat trick and he missed the net. Oh, that would have been crazy. Not only would he have had a hat trick, but he would have had a regular goal, a shorthanded goal, and a power play goal in one period. That's crazy. That's like seeing a pink unicorn in Iceland. Yeah, look at the Aho. Oh, I just missed it. He should have gone to the backhand. There was lots of room on the glove side. Tage, yes. He's a big boy, Tage Thompson. He's like 6'7" or something ridiculous like that. Vaughn Miller, where's the game? It's in PNC Arena. in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where the game is tonight. $20 left here in the power play. Buffalo hasn't done a whole lot. Here was Owen Power. Olofsson puts it in deep. And Burns able to get it out. And that will probably do it. Good power. Sorry, good PK for Carolina. The Caniacs are loving it. I tell you what, this is my first time watching Buffalo this season. They got a fast team. Like, they're playing, like, really good. Lots of speed. Dahlin! Oh, it's loose. I think Ronta made a save. Puck squeaks to the point. Krebs for Dahlin. Dahlin breaking ankles, says Buchagras. Oh, we got a penalty. And Dahlin, once again, stirring the pot. Kakanyemi is really giving it to Dahlin. There might be a fight. Oh! With the gloves on, punches being exchanged here. It's a bit like locker boxing. If you know what locker boxing is. I mean, I tell you what, you love to have a Dahlin on your team. You hate playing against him. But I'm loving the bite and the fight back out of Dahlin. It's good to see. Oh, he took a good punch to the face there. Oh, brutal punch to the face with the mitts on. But I tell you what, he'll be awake now. That's a good wake up. Imagine like that's your alarm clock. Your dad comes in to your bedroom, punches you in the face with your mitts with his glove on to wake you up. So yeah, I'm not sure what the referees are going to call. I'm assuming that Dahlin is going to get the initial penalty. And then I don't know who the penalty was on. I'm not sure if it was Dahlin or what player it was for Buffalo, but it's going to be the initial penalty. Buffalo is going to get one. Dahlin's going to get a roughing, and then probably Kakanyemi is going to get a roughing. So I think Carolina is going to go back on the power play. But yeah, if you look at the stats here on the right of your screen, 7-6 for Buffalo. Very tight. Anything else worth noting? The hits are even. Everything's even, basically. Let's do that. What do you think? Is Buffalo, based off the hot start, where's Buffalo going this year? Are they going to make a playoff push? Will they be a wild card team? Also, let me know what you think about Carolina. Are they going to, I think they might be cup favorites. I think they're totally capable of making a run in the playoffs. But, I mean, I could be totally wrong with Carolina, but I think they have a shot. But yeah, I'm interested to know what you guys think. Oh, shot. Oh, Natchez missed a wide open net. Here's Natchez again. Still Natchez. Backdoor play. What a save by Anderson. And Buffalo gets it out. Excellent save by Anderson. For being as old as he is, he's still mobile, Craig Anderson. So you have 45 seconds left here on the Carolina power play. Haven't done a whole lot besides those few chances here. Here comes Buffalo. Casey Middlestat kills the clock a little bit and sends it down. I've really enjoyed seeing the rise of Middlestat because I watched him on the Gophers when I was like a senior in high school. And he was a decent player, but he wasn't like, oh my gosh, look at this Middlestat kid. He's tearing it up in the NCAA. Then he goes to Buffalo and kind of didn't really do a whole lot. But then each year he kept improving, and now you're starting to see like his potential playing a lot better. And that's the thing. A lot of people just take longer to get used to the pace of the NHL, and happy to see Casey's doing well. He has a younger brother who is going to be on the Gophers, I think. I forgot his name, but there's another Middlestat that's going to be upcoming. Angelo, whoever can stay healthy and avoid injuries. Yeah. If Carolina, they got to stay healthy for sure. They got to hope that Brent Burns doesn't get injured or like a Stahl or Aho. But I love Buffalo's jerseys, by the way. I love talking about jerseys. The home jerseys are sick. I love the road jerseys. I got to get one of those road jerseys. I think they did a reverse retro jersey that looks pretty sick, too. I can't remember what it looks like. But a lot better than what they used to have for Buffalo. There we go. The digital ads at its finest right there. Whenever you see a Buffalo player smashed against the glass, the ad like goes over their socks because their socks are white too. Looks terrible. I have gotten used to it though. The more I watch, the more I don't even notice the ads. So, but you do notice it sometimes when the road team is like up against the glass and then the ads like go over their equipment. But whatever it takes, I guess, to make money. Buffalo ices the puck here with $1:20 left in the period. Shots 10-8 for Carolina, 2-2 game. Been a very entertaining game. Lots of action. Both Buffalo goals have been very fluky, I will say that. The first one went off Aho. The second one was just, I don't know what Ronta was doing. He just didn't make the save. It went right through him. Final minute to go here in the first. Oh, I forgot to mention Patrick Laine scored a goal for Columbus in Finland. Good for him. Here's Casey Middlestat. Loses the puck. Here comes Carolina. Can they nick a goal late? Here's Oposo. Ooh, that was borderline by Oposo. Could have been a cross-check. And yeah, referees are going to call it. Cross-checking on Kyle. Yeah, not a good penalty to take, but just a bit too much on Slavin. So here we go. 3 seconds left here in the first. Can Carolina get a goal in 3 seconds? I'm going to say no. But let's see. Oh, Burns shot goes wide, and that will do it for the first period. Frantic start. We had 4 goals in 13 minutes. 2-2 game. Shots 11-8 for Carolina. I think Buffalo got off to a really good start. Once Carolina got their first goal, they definitely got their legs underneath them and played well. Should be a great game. 2 of the top teams, baby, in the East. Go Buffalo. Well, we'll step aside here, take a break. Let's gather our thoughts. I'd love to know what you guys thought of that period, so let me know in the comments. We can discuss it when we get back. But we got to let the sponsor identify themselves here, because where would we be without sponsors? We'd be nowhere. Oh, so you're watching the Buffalo Sabres and Carolina Hurricanes live watch along on the Hockey Podcast Network. All right, we are back. As always, thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this stream and everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you use code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. Get to some comments here before the second period starts. Donnell's back. What's up, Donnell? Thank you for tuning in. I see you're wearing that Sabres home jersey. Yes. Go Buffalo. I'd say Buffalo's like they're probably like my third favorite team. Because I'd go Islanders are my first, Canucks are probably second, and then Sabres third is probably what I would say. Please tell me that's an Adidas jersey, not a fan. Yes, it is Adidas. Does it have the logo on the back? Yes. It's Adidas. Don't worry, Donnell. I'm not buying that Fanatics crap. I don't even consider that a jersey what Fanatics sells. That's essentially a t-shirt with a stitched flimsy crest on it. That's all that is. The only Fanatics jersey I own is the Islanders started selling the Fisherman jersey, but they only sold it in a Fanatics jersey. They didn't sell it in an Adidas, so I just bought the Fanatics one. So that's the only Fanatics jersey I own. Everything else is Adidas. I tell you what, though, like I love these Adidas jerseys. It fits nicely, nice and snug. It's comfortable. It feels legit. The stitching is nice. I definitely prefer this over like the Reebok jerseys for sure. Because I remember for the Reebok jerseys, if you wanted to get like an actual like nice jersey with this kind of stitching on it, you'd have to fork up like $300 to get the Premier. And then like the replicas, which was like the iron-on glue jerseys, was like, I don't know, couple $100. But yeah, I like Adidas jerseys. I love the little shoulder things with the little holes on it. When I was in college, I played for a team and we had Adidas jerseys and we looked so good. We looked really nice in those jerseys. Definitely my favorite jersey I've ever had, those Adidas ones. Even the practice jerseys we had that were Adidas were super nice. But yeah, who do you think is going to take over for the jerseys? Because I heard that Adidas, like their time's running out or their contract for making jerseys. So I wonder who is going to make jerseys now for the NHL. I'm assuming it's going to be like a Nike, which is all right. I mean, Nike has nice stuff. It's very flimsy though. Like I have some Nike like USA Hockey jerseys in my closet. They're so like flimsy and they just don't feel like real jerseys. Like it feels more like you're wearing an athletic shirt versus a jersey. But yeah, that's your first intermission jersey talk with Grant. I love talking jerseys. Angelo, I've got to shower. Be back in a few. All right, Angelo, go shower. After this stream, I'm gonna go shower and then probably get to bed because I work this weekend, so I got to get up early tomorrow. So I'll probably shower and then go to bed. Hope everyone's doing well, by the way. Having a nice Friday night. It's been lots of fun hanging out with you guys. Any fun weekend plans going on? I don't have any weekend plans because I'm working this weekend, but it's all right. It's all right. Got to make the money. But if you are new, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. That's more important. If you want to check out the stuff I do on YouTube, you can. The Grand Akeem YouTube channel. I just do gaming live streams about once a week on my channel, and I'll do live streaming watch-alongs on this channel once a week. So if you want to check out my channel, you can watch me fail at some Fall Guys, because I know everyone loves watching that. I'll tell you what, tomorrow we got a full slate of games in NHL. We got 14 games tomorrow. I'll give you some advice on what games to watch tomorrow. I'll obviously check out the Global Series game tomorrow, Colorado and Columbus. Buffalo plays Tampa Bay tomorrow night. That's going to be good. We'll see if Buffalo can get the job done tonight. But that should be a really good matchup. Anything else that looks good? Boston, Toronto, always fun. Hockey night in Canada on a Saturday. We love hockey night in Canada. That's about it. Nashville Canucks. I'll probably watch that at night. Because I always like watching the Canucks on hockey night in Canada. But yes, for me on this channel, the next time I will be on this channel will likely be next week, Friday. I think I'm doing the Penguins Maple Leafs game next Friday on this channel. So a week from today, you'll get me again. I'll try and do Friday nights. I think I like doing Friday night games. Angelo, only 3 games Sunday, and Carolina is one of the teams. Yeah, I feel like on Sundays the NHL like schedules like very few games, probably because football. Yeah, Carolina, Toronto. That should be fun. Florida, Anaheim is kind of blah. Detroit Rangers at 5 p.m. Eastern. But how about the Metropolitan Division right now? Let's talk about that. That's pretty interesting. We got the Devils in first place. Who would have thought the New Jersey Devils would be first place in the Metro? Never would have thought that. And then we have like Pittsburgh, who's second to last. Washington's third to last. And then in the Atlantic, we got Boston, which everyone expects Boston to be up there. Then we got Buffalo in second. And then we have Toronto sixth in the Atlantic. Montreal, Ottawa are the bottom, which we expected. But I think the big surprises is the poor start from Pittsburgh and Toronto. Not doing too hot. But it's early days in the season. How funny would it be if we saw Buffalo and the Devils in the playoffs this year? How crazy would that be? I wouldn't mind that. That'd be fun. Some fan bases who are not used to playoff hockey finally get playoff hockey. But I saw Blackwood got injured in the game against Edmonton, so I'm not sure who their backup is. Whether that's like Scott Wedgwood or I don't even know who the Devils' backup goalie is. If someone knows, let me know. But yeah, it looked like it was a groin. He did something with his groin because he went from right to left and he just stretched out his leg and did not look good. Did not look good at all. Angelo, go Devils. Angelo, are you a fan of just the Sabres and Devils? Who's your favorite team? And they're still winning without Palat. That's correct. They are without Palat. Vitek Vanacek. That's right. That's their backup. That's not a bad backup goalie. Vanacek. That's pretty decent. Well, here we go. We're back for the second period. Oposo is in the penalty box. We're underway in the second period. Carolina on the power play still. Angelo, Devils, Sabres, Calgary. Ooh, that's an interesting group of teams, Angelo. Yeah, I don't mind the Devils. I'm an Islanders fan, but I've never really hated the Devils. Like, I don't mind them at all. Ooh, chance for Carolina. Oh, what a save by Anderson. Got the blocker out. Fantastic save. Here comes Buffalo. Oh, tried to find Tuck there. Shorthanded, couldn't. Here comes Aho. Yeah, Aho's on another level tonight. He's playing great. Buffalo's going to clear it down here. 45 seconds left on the power play. But yeah, Devils, don't mind the Devils. Angelo, Sabres, love the Sabres. They're an excellent team to watch. Calgary, I wouldn't. They're a neutral team for me. I don't hate them. I don't love them. They're kind of in the middle. Oh, good chance for Carolina, but Buffalo's going to get it out. I went Canadian. Sometimes I go Canadian when I say out or about. Out, about. Get out of here. There you go. Poso out of the box. Here's Skinner. Owen Power. Throws it in front of the net and goes wide. Angelo, Kim Isles Go 3 does some good streams. Yes, I do know Kim. Yes, a very ecstatic Islanders fan is a good way to describe her. She really gets into the Islanders. I do too, but I just don't show it. Like, it's just not my personality, you know? Like, I'm very even keel, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, she does some good stuff on YouTube. Definitely respect her a lot. Where's the game? It's PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina, Chuck. That's where the game is tonight. And thank you for tuning in, by the way. We love it. Game has kind of settled down here. Not a whole lot going on. It was very frantic in the beginning. Now it's just more steady Eddie. Here we go. Angelo, I'm in Atlanta, our old Flames in Winnipeg. Oh, I see, Angelo. Yeah, rest in peace, Atlanta Thrashers. This thing. There we go. Yeah, Atlanta Thrashers moved to Winnipeg. I think they should bring a team back to Atlanta. I think that'd be fun. Oh, shot scores! Carolina takes the lead. I think that's Natchez. So, Angelo, you're happy about that? He's on your fantasy team, if I remember correctly. I think once again it was a one-timer. But here's the replay. Aho backdoor to Natchez, wide open net. Anderson can't do anything. Excellent play by Aho. 2 goals and an assist tonight for Sebastian Aho. He is playing unreal tonight. Aho is on my fantasy team, so that helped us out both, Angelo. That helped us out both. And Jordan, her boyfriend is a Rangers fan. Okay. And I know I'm an Islanders fan, but I don't hate the Rangers. I know I'm supposed to, but I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of Igor Shesterkin. I love Shesterkin. I like Lindgren. And they're just a fun team to watch. I always try and tune into the Rangers. I thought you were streaming. I'm in South Carolina. I can't find the game on TV. Yes, Chuck. So the game is exclusively on ESPN Plus and Hulu tonight. So I'm watching the game through the ESPN app right now because I have ESPN Plus. But you can also watch it through Hulu if you have Hulu. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the ESPN Hulu thing. It works out for me because I'm not a fan of my local team, the Wilds. I don't really watch Wild games at all because I'm a fan of other teams. So it works out well because I don't have any worry about blackouts. I guess I do. If Buffalo's playing the Wild, obviously I can't stream it. I have to watch the Wild broadcast on cable. But other than that, I get to watch whatever. But I've heard a lot of people be frustrated about the blackouts. If you live in Carolina, for example, you can't use ESPN Plus half the time when the game's on. So it's just stupid. I wish they would get rid of blackouts. It's just nonsense. I heard in Canada that's a major issue this year, the blackouts. I know that hockey guy, YouTuber, he made a video about it, and I couldn't believe it. And Angelo, yep, you got Natchez on your fantasy team. Buffalo ices the puck here, 14:20 left. Carolina starting to take over in the shot department, 14-9. Oh, I forgot Jeff Skinner played for the Hurricanes. $864 games for Jeff Skinner, 0 playoff games. That's tough if you're Skinner right there. Angus, hi Grant, everyone. Hope all is well. Thank you, Angus, for tuning in. It's been a high-scoring affair tonight. My prediction is out the window. I said 3-2 Buffalo. That ain't happening tonight. But Buffalo's going to win tonight. They're going to need 4+. Hey, Andrew. I'm doing well, Andrew. Having a nice Friday night. I've been looking forward to this game the whole day. When I was doing my homework today, I was like, oh, I can't wait till it's 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. for me to watch this game. I was looking forward to this. It's my first time watching Buffalo this year because it is hard to find time to watch hockey now because it's with school and work. I do my best when I can. But these streams that I do once a week is my few times where I get to sit down and watch an entire hockey game in its entirety. So it's fun. You got 12 likes. Do I have 12 likes? That's awesome. Let's see if we can get to 20. I think that's a reasonable goal. If you can get to 20 likes, that'd be amazing. Also, it's a good segue. If you are new and just tuning in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we go live. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Grant Hakeem is the handle. If you want to follow me on Insta and TikTok, at Grant_Hakeem. And of course, if you want to donate, you can do that through the video, not the video description. That's what I say on my channel. You can do it through the live chat on this channel. They're fancy on the Hockey Podcast Network. You can just do it through the live chat. On my channel, you got to do it. You got to go all the way to the video description, and then there's a separate link that you got to click. But they're very bougie on the Hockey Pod Network. Very bougie. Where are we all? I think the usual crowd is here. I saw Peanut Butter Sean. Angus is here. Patterson made an appearance. We all know Elias Patterson. I'm trying to remember from the first stream that we did when I was hosting the Panthers Lightning game. I remember there was a kid who said, I got like with my Cougar tutor. That guy. Well, I wonder where he went. Mr. Cougar tutor. Anderson needs some Geritol. What is Geritol? I feel like that's a reference that I should know, but don't. Geritol. Let me look this up. Geritol is a multivitamin that delivers just the right balance of key vitamins and minerals. Okay. So you're saying Anderson needs to take a multivitamin? Okay. I don't know. I think Anderson's doing just fine in the health department for being as old as he is and still being able to play in the NHL as a goaltender. I think is very impressive. Got to be very limber. Open those hips. Hey, Angelo, yes. Where's all the people tonight? What did you have? Did you have dinner yet? I have not had dinner yet. I would normally have dinner like around 8 or 9. But since I have to get up super early for work tomorrow, I'm going to have to skip dinner. So I just had lunch today, which for lunch, if you want to know, I had like a grain bowl full of like rice and vegetables, that kind of concocted into a bowl for lunch. Very nice. Very tasty. I think it's called like an ancient grain bowl if you want to look that up online. Very easy to make. Who shot for a Krebs? Saved by Ranta. Oh, we got another penalty on Buffalo. They got to stay out of the box, Buffalo, if they want any shot of winning. Carolina's going to go back on the power play. Interference call. That's Clegg who's going to get the call or the penalty for Buffalo. 13 likes. Excellent. Get to 20. Let's get to 20 likes, people. Who scored both sides? Okay, let's take a look. So it all kicked off with the first period. Bryson got the goal. A bit of a jammy goal off Aho and in, but Bryson got credit with the goal. Aho then scored off a one-timer. Victor Olofsson scored. Ranta should have saved it. Went right through him. Aho then scored on the power play. And then Marty Necas scored to make it 3-2. Yeah. Gives old people pep in their step. Okay, Angelo. I think Craig's done well tonight. I can't say any of the goals have been his faults. I think it's just that's mostly defensive issues for Buffalo, letting guys go backdoor, letting the passes get through the neutral zone or the middle of the ice. Do you like Black Panther and do you have Disney Plus? Says Andrew. I do. I have yet to watch Black Panther. I do have Disney Plus. Oh, good chance for Buffalo. Ronta is there. Darlene cut in. But Ronta says no. And Ronta looks a bit shaken up. Yeah, very slow to get up onto Ronta. Oh, my groin is hurting watching that save by Ronta. Ooh. Seems to be fine, though, but whenever you see a goalie stretch out like that, you always got to worry about the groin. But I've not seen that show or movie, Andrew, Black Panther. I'm trying. Have I ever? I watched WandaVision. That's like the only show I watched on Disney Plus was WandaVision. Oh, a shot by Teravainen missed the net. The announcers on the TV are saying that Ronta is still grimacing. So we might see a goalie change for Carolina here. Or Ronta's just going to tough it out. But yeah, WandaVision was good. Good show. Angus, my Cougar tutor said the same song and dance a few times last time. I've never had a tutor for anything, so I have no experience with the Cougar tutor. Oh, Burns shot, good save. Penalty has been killed. Shots are 20-11 for Carolina. And we are halfway through the second. 10 minutes to go. WTF, hello, hockey fans. Why do I have to search this hard to watch my team? NHL is going down really fast, says Jeff. Yeah, it's not as easy as it used to be. Like, I miss the days when you just went to the NHL Game Center app and you could tune into whatever game you wanted. Like, that was so nice. Like, I definitely prefer that over what they're doing now with ESPN Plus and whatever. It was just so easy to have everything all in one app. You go to the NHL app and you can pick whatever game you want. You could have the double box, so you could watch 2 games on your screen at once. You could have quad box, have 4. Like, it was crazy. I just miss those days. I will say, though, from a money perspective, this ESPN Plus thing that they do with the NHL is very nice because I already had ESPN Plus. So for no extra charge to me, I get to watch the NHL. Whereas before with Game Center, I had to fork out like $250 every year. So I mean, from a money perspective, it works. I mean, it works out. But I think for the majority of hockey fans, I think the Game Center thing was probably better. Last year, okay, that makes more sense, Angus. My Cougar tutor said the same song and dance last year. Yummy. Are you watching ESPN or ESPN Plus or on TNT? It says Andrew. The game isn't on TNT. It's either on ESPN Plus or Hulu. I am watching on the ESPN app through ESPN Plus. But you could watch it through Hulu if you have that as well. 14 likes. Look at that. We're creeping up. Get it to 20. Let's get to 20. I wish I could give you guys a prize if you got to 20, but you know, it's virtual, so I'll give you a virtual high five if we get to 20. Angelo, goalies are dropping like flies this season. Yes. Who else got hurt for goalies? I'm blanking on who's gotten hurt for goalies. Angelo, let me know on players or goalies that have gotten hurt. I know I just saw Blackwood get hurt against Edmonton. But yeah, being a goalie, it's because I'm learning goalie. I've worked a lot on like hip mobility and all that kind of stuff just to make sure I don't injure myself. But it's very, very hard on the hips. Like I had a hockey game last night, and my hips today are so sore, man. So sore. So imagine playing hockey games like 3-4 times a week. Your hips are going to be very sore as a goaltender. Andrew, who's your team in college basketball? Well, I don't really watch college basketball besides March Madness. I love watching March Madness, and I always root for the 16 seed to win. But I mean, if you're just talking about in general, I mean, I don't really watch it that much. I mean, I guess I'll stay true to my hometown and go with the Gopher basketball team, but I don't watch the Gopher basketball team at all, really. I just watch March Madness and root for the underdogs, go for upsets, and try and get a perfect bracket every year. I always fail, but it's fun. Like that first couple days of March Madness when you have like games like starting at 11 and they go all the way to like 9 or 10 at night is the best. And you're always hoping that whatever team you picked in your bracket wins. It's just great. It's very, very fun. Chance for Carolina. Jarvis just missed the net. Good chance for Oposo there, but the shot got blocked. Here's Aho for Carolina. Shot. Missed the net, and Anderson... Well, didn't miss the net because Anderson covered it. So got through a screen there, and then Anderson covered. I thought it missed the net. Yeah, this line tonight of Teravainen, Aho, and is that Jarvis? Yes, Aho, Teravainen, and Jarvis. That line is buzzing tonight. That's really clicking. My oldest nephew is playing goalie now, says Andrew. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's crazy how different goalie is to being a player. Like it's like learning like how to write with your other hand. It's a completely like new thing. But yeah, it's been very hard because I've had like no practice or anything. So I've played 6 games already, but I've had 0 practice or 0 training. But in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna start having like goalie clinics. There's like in my area adults like goalie clinics you can do, and so it'll be nice to do that and actually learn from an expert and be more technical and learn the ins and outs from an expert. Same here, says Andrew. Mine is Duke and the Florida Gators. Yeah, Duke's a safe bet to make it to the Final Four every year. I feel like they're always there. Florida is kind of a team that makes it, but then loses in the second round. I can't remember the last time the Golden Gophers made it. I think I was in elementary school the last time they made it to the tournament. What was awesome was that one year that Loyola Chicago made it to the Final Four. That was fun. That was fun to watch. Angus, when I was a kid, I wanted to play hockey. My parents gave me a hard no. That's funny you say that, Angus, because my dad wanted me to play hockey. And then my mom was kind of like, are you sure? It's like very dangerous. And, I'm not so sure. But if he wants to, we'll do it. And obviously, I wanted to give it a try because I was very good at skating when I was a kid. But then my grandma, very opposed to it. Like, she did not want me playing hockey, my grandma, because she was so worried I was going to get hurt or something. Oh, Darlene almost had a chance, but whiffed on the shot. Well, Carolina just took a penalty, so Buffalo's going to go to the power play with 6:47 to go here in the second. Aho gets a penalty for cross-checking. All about Aho tonight. He's getting goals. He's getting assists. He's getting penalties. It's all about Aho tonight. But yeah, my grandma, very, very opposed to me for playing hockey. But the funny thing is, she would always come to my hockey games as a kid. That's the ironic part. So, yeah. In my opinion, like, one day I'll be a parent, hopefully. Maybe not, but hopefully I am. Whatever my kid wants to play, I'll let him or her do it. Like, gotta let kids be kids. Let them do what they want because you're only a kid once, and it's only so short. And just let them play, man. Let them play. But Angus, age is just a number. You can still play hockey. Pick it up. Join a beer league team. That's awesome, bud. Thank you, Andrew. Angus, since I lived in Lawrence, Kansas during the 90s, Kansas University is mine. Yes, Kansas is a very, very good basketball team. I know that. Good basketball school. Man, this Carolina PK is excellent. I think it's the best in the NHL. Buffalo can't do anything. Here's a Poso shot, goes wide. Cousins asking for a penalty because his stick broke. Here's Oposo. Darlene. Middlestat. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Oh, Poso just missed. Darlene. Shot. Good block by Slavin. To the point. Darlene. Middlestat. Darlene shot. Rebound Oposo. Bobbled it. Puck is still loose. It squirts to the point. Owen Power has room. And Burns gets it out. The linesman fell on his butt. Carolina ices the puck here. 4:27 to go. Good kill by Carolina. But Buffalo did well towards the end of that power play. Good chances. Oh, yeah, that is a slash on Burns. That's totally a slash on Burns. The referees missed it. Oh, that's terrible. See, that's the thing with these referees. When you're already on a power play, it's got to be something really, really egregious to get that second call, which really annoys me because, in my opinion, a penalty is a penalty is a penalty no matter what. If it's the regular season, if it's preseason, if it's the start of a game, if it's the end of a game, if it's a playoff game, it's the cup finals, penalty is a penalty. Like, I don't like how some penalties get called in certain situations and some don't. That's why I really love the IIHF when they do those international tournaments because those referees will call penalties no matter what. Like, a tripping is a tripping regardless if it's the championship game or a round robin game. And I wish the NHL would do more stuff like that. But I digress. Here comes Carolina. Oh, good D by Dahlin. The game's opening up a bit here at the end of the second. Anderson's going to cover it here. 3:35 to go. Pace is picking up. Love it. What, says Marilyn? You're probably reacting to my grandma saying I can't play, I'm assuming. Yes. I'm glad she didn't get her say because hockey's like the best thing. One of the best things happened to me. Andrew, my brother plays hockey and my dad is the head coach back in the days. Ah. No, it's funny you say that, Andrew, because I am going to be helping out. An opportunity came along in my community. There was a certain team looking for an assistant coach to help out with the goalie. And I said, sure, why not? So I am going to be helping a Pee Wee team with being an assistant coach. And I'm like also like the goalie coach for the team. So that's going to be interesting. Helping out a Pee Wee hockey team. I played floor hockey in Special Olympics. Oh, that's awesome, Andrew. Did you represent USA, Canada? Let me know. That's awesome. Floor hockey's fun. I remember when I was in high school, we did a floor hockey unit, and I was always the goalie. And I remember just being so much fun. Hard on my knees though, because I always drop down to go to a butterfly without knee pads on the hardwood floor. So by the end of the class, my knees were just battered. They didn't give us any knee pads or anything. It was just bare hardwood floor. Very hard. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Angelo, for concocting this list of injured goalies. So we got Robin Lehner. I knew that. Carey Price, of course. Jeremy Swayman. Forbort, Mrazek, Stalock, Bishop, Corpusalo, Ottinger, Ingham, Blackwood, Grubar, Murray. That is a lot. That's a lot of goalies. I didn't know about Jake Ottinger and for Dallas. He's an excellent goaltender for Dallas. Matt Murray. I don't remember Matt Murray being hurt. Matt Murray's Toronto, right? I'm pretty sure Matt Murray plays for Toronto. Yeah, interesting start of the season for Toronto. That's not going so well. That West Coast trip they did, I think, was not good. But yeah, we got the injury bug for goalies, so beware NHL goaltenders because you might be next. Ooh, another penalty on Carolina for hooking. So Buffalo back to the power play late here in the third. Can they get it knotted up at 3? I'm going to say yes. I think we're going to be tied here by the end of the second. Andrew, my dad is a coach for all sports we played. Okay, yeah, my dad thought about being the coach of my teams, but he was like, you know what, I don't want to ruin it for Grant. Just let him do it, and it's his own thing, and have fun with it. But yeah, and I guess as a player, like I wouldn't want to be the coach's kid because I feel like if I got any special treatment, that my team would be like, "Oh, it's because your dad's the coach, why you're captain," or well, that's why your dad's the coach because you get to play more. I always liked the teams where the coach was like an impartial adult. That was my favorite. I definitely preferred that. 16 likes. We're only 4 likes away. 4 likes away from 20. Can we get to 20 by the end of the night? Let people know about this channel or the video. Share it out. Get to 20. What are you drinking in the cup? Yes, it is my nice bottle here. It's like a pink and purple. I am drinking some Tito's vodka out of this bottle. Hydrate. But Andrew, it is water. You are correct. It is water. Thompson, shot blocked, and Carolina gets it out. Agnes, I ended up playing soccer instead of hockey in high school and college. Oh, that's fun. At least you got to play a sport in high school and college. I also played soccer, but stopped in middle school because it has got to be so much. Because there was one summer, I kid you not, where I had hockey in the morning, baseball, and soccer practice all on the same day because I also did summer hockey. So it got so busy for me and I had to quit one sport and I just quit soccer. Buffalo, Oposo, gloved by Ranta. 21 seconds left on the power play. $1:37 left in the second. Andrew, it's in Oakville, Ontario, Canada, where I'm living. Ah, okay. That's very awesome. Yes, Toronto. Matt Murray, yes. Okay. I always try my best to remember where goalies are. I try. Yes. Grant for NHL goalie. If I can work my way up from playing beer league to being an NHL goalie, that'd be one of the best sports stories you ever heard of in your life. Think of that. At age 23, he decided to play goalie. By age 30, he's starting for the Buffalo Sabres in an NHL game. Or any team. Last minute to go here in the second period. Can Buffalo nick a goal late? Buffalo's definitely picked it up here later in the second. But realistically, what would be awesome if I could be like an emergency backup goalie. And then on the odd chance both of the goalies get hurt for a team, I can step in and play for play a period. I'm pretty sure that happened in Chicago. I remember that accountant for Chicago played a period against the Jets. That's just awesome. I love that. Here we go. Final 15 here in the second. Thompson shot. Oh, just missed. Paterka just missed it at the buzzer. So there we go. End of the second, 3-2 Carolina. Buffalo, bit sleepy to start, but really picked it up here late in the second. It's getting chippy in Raleigh. Getting very chippy. But yeah, we're in for a good finish. I think it's going to be a really good finish. Andrew, I'm a diehard Toronto fan for all sports. That makes sense. You're from Ontario. So we got Maple Leafs. Andrew, tune in next Friday. I'll be back on this channel, the Hockey Podcast Network. I'll be doing the Penguins and Maple Leafs game that night. That'll be fun. I always like watching Toronto. That's a fun team to watch. I'm living with my parents and my brother's family behind us, and you know the rest of my story, rest of my life. Yes, I know everything about you, Andrew. I appreciate it. Hey, Andrew, I'm still with my parents. I'm still, figuring stuff out as a college kid. Still living with my parents, so no shame in that. Hoping to get out soon, though. Hoping to get out soon. Well, all right. We'll step aside and we'll take another break. We'll let the sponsor identify themselves here. You're watching the Buffalo Sabres and Carolina Hurricanes live watch-along on the Hockey Podcast Network. All right, we're back. Thank you, as always, to DraftKings for sponsoring this video and everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you use the code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. Right, let's get to your comments here. Left off with Andrew. Oh, before I forget, though, if you are new and just tuning in, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. Like this video, click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we go live. We're trying to get to 20 likes tonight. I think last time I looked, we were at 17, so we're getting really close to 20. And then if you want to donate, you can do that through the live chat. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Grant Hakeem is my handle, like it says on the screen. If you want to follow me on Insta or TikTok, you can search at Grant_Hakeem. And then if you want to check out my personal YouTube channel where I do live gaming and stuff, you can click Grant or search Grant Hakeem YouTube channel on YouTube. You can find it there. But more importantly, subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. Right. Andrew, I want to live with myself, but my parents don't want me to leave the nest. They need me more than ever to open stuff and talk. Yes. I remember when I left for school, my mom was like, apparently she like broke down in tears the first night at home when I wasn't here, which is obviously very sad. Funny thing is, I was ecstatic to leave. I was like, yes. But I get it as a parent. That's a sad day when your kids leave. But yeah, I'm hoping to be living on my own in a few years. That'd be a good goal to have. I'm definitely thinking of moving too. Like, I don't see myself living in Minnesota my whole life. I can't do that. Definitely want to head West Coast. That's more my speed. West Coast. What's the West Coast? This is West Coast. Where are my West Coast gang out tonight? Any of my West Coasters out tonight? Taking care of them. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, Andrew, 17 likes. 3 more to 20. Duke is on tonight for college basketball. Oh, yes. Look at those reverse retros for Buffalo. The old Buffalo logo. Those are sick. Those are very nice. But yeah, don't know much about college basketball, so if your team's playing tonight, I can't give you any insider scoop on a college basketball. Oh my gosh, we're at 19. Who's gonna be the amazing person who's gonna get us to 20? If you're the 20th like, you better comment on this video. Oh, and look at this, everybody. It's the 1-year anniversary of the Jack Eichel trade. So Alex Tuch, Peyton Krebs, a first and a second went to Buffalo in exchange for Jack Eichel. That's very the way I said that's exactly how I'm blanking. Who's the commissioner? Gary Bettman. I remember he always, whenever he would announce a trade, he would say, "Oh, we have a trade to announce. The Buffalo Sabres are trading Jack Eichel in exchange for," and then like Peyton Krebs, Alex Tuch. Yeah, I think that's worked very well for Buffalo. It's worked amazing for Buffalo. I think for Vegas, it did not pay any dividends last season, but this season, it's paying dividends because Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, is like first in the Pacific. They are first in the Pacific with 20 points, a 6-point cushion in first place for Vegas. The next closest team is the Edmonton Oilers with 14 points. We have Vegas tied with Boston for the best record in the NHL with a 10-2-0 record. Good for Vegas. Good for them. It's 18. There's some discrepancies whether there's 18 or 19 likes on this video. Not yet. We're close. We need one more person. Let your mother, if you have a mother or a sister or a cousin, text them the link to this video and just tell them to like it. And subscribe. I have faith that we can do it. Just stated what I saw on the screen, Andrew. Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes it takes a while for it to show up on people's screens or whatever, so it could be 19 or 18. Let me take a look and see. Yeah, I think it says 18 for me. It does say 18 for me. Andrew, we always booed him, Batman. Yeah, every time, like at the NHL draft, he always gets booed. And when he comes out to like award the Stanley Cup, he always gets booed, which is hilarious. It's 18 for real. Angelo is saying it's 19 now because he just refreshed it. I feel like being a teacher here. Like, if we get to 20 likes, that means no homework this weekend. You guys will have no homework this weekend if you get to 20 likes. If we don't get the 20 likes, I'm assigning you guys some algebra. We'll do Pythagorean theorems. You're going to have to do those worksheets. I'm going to assign a history paper to do. Your weekend will not be fun if we do not get to 20 likes. Still 18. I'm loving this banter between is it 18 or 19? Angela, Coach Frenchie never pays attention until it's at least 2 over. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Friday night, weekend's getting started. Anybody have any fun weekend plans going on? I work this weekend, so not for me. It'll basically just be work, school, and then maybe watch hockey while I eat dinner. But I do have Monday off, so I guess Monday is like my weekend day. I had today off, and then I have Monday off of work. But I tell you what, next weekend I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, so we're really going to go for it next weekend. And some standard deviation for extra fun. Exactly. Standard deviation. God, how terrible was math in high school. Hated it. I think I got like a C in math. Because in my school, like math 1 was freshmen, math 2 was for sophomores, math 3 for juniors, math 4 for seniors. I remember math 4 being super difficult. I think I finished with like a C. Well, the funny thing about a math class and looking like a person like myself, like looking like an Indian, brown person, the white kids in my class would always ask me for help in math, and I'd be like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm just as clueless as you are. But it's hilarious. Like, so many white kids would always like, "Hey, Grant, do you know the answer?" Like, why would I know the answer? Like, because I'm brown. It was just funny. I loved it. I sometimes would give kids fake answers and be like, "Yeah, it's 25 is the answer. Yep, for sure." And then be like, "Oh, okay, thank you, Grant." I'm laying low, says Andrew. Here we go. Third period is underway. Let's get the sport up. Intermission went quick on us. Very quick. I don't have work on Monday at all. Yes, Andrew, no work on Mondays. I don't know what you guys think about weekends, but in my opinion, the weekend should be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, a 3-day weekend, and then you go to work Tuesday to Friday. I think that should be our work week. Because I feel like Saturday is your first day off to do whatever, but then Sunday, I don't really consider Sunday a day off because you're basically just setting up to go to work, right, on Monday. So if you have to get up early on Monday, you can't stay up on Sunday past like 11 midnight. You know what I mean? You got to go to bed early. So by having a 3-day weekend, you get 2 full days to actually just kind of chill out a bit. If I become president of this country, of the U.S., I will make sure we get 3-day weekends. You can promise that. That'll be my campaign. I'll campaign on that, 3-day weekends. Lots of comments. Where is the game? So location-wise, if you're asking where's the game, it's in Raleigh, North Carolina, PNC Arena. But if you're asking where you can watch it, it's on ESPN Plus or Hulu tonight. ESPN Plus or Hulu. If I was you, I would just buy the Hulu Disney Plus bundle so you get everything. Now, here we go. This could be comment of the night from Angelo. I'm a bit worried to pull it up, but I think it's safe. Angelo, I work 2 hours tomorrow as a prostitute. Every Saturday, I get $60 in cash for holding a sign for a political candidate. $25 per hour plus $10 in gas. Well, Angelo, I don't think that's a legal job in this country anymore. This isn't the 70s where we have pimps walking down Times Square. But if you get $60 cash for holding a sign, and then that's a great gig you got. Amazing gig. My job only pays like $18 an hour, which is pretty good for a part-time job to pay $18 an hour. And it's like 21 on the weekends. So we're making the big bucks on weekends. Carolina ices the puck here. 18:31 to go. Score is 3-2. Yes, we're cool, Angus, and we go back. So sad, Angelo. You never know what you're gonna get on YouTube. That's the fun of it. That's the fun thing about YouTube. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. Shout out Forrest Gump. Come on, Buffalo. Can Buffalo tie it up here and force overtime? Because that'd be 3 times in a row that I've been on this channel and the game's gone to OT. Your shots are 26-16 for Carolina. Middlestat puts it down low. Carolina will flip it out. Andrew, the Raptors are on for basketball, NBA. I don't watch a whole lot of NBA. I'll watch the NBA finals. That's about it. I will not say what often arrives in the chat. The live chat on a YouTube stream is gorgeous, isn't it? It's amazing. But I tell you what, for the most part, like since I've started doing YouTube for about a year now, majority of people I've met have been very nice. So kudos to you and to all the nice people out there on YouTube. I've only had to deal with a few idiots in my time on my personal channel. But I mean, other than that, it's been very, very nice and smooth. Because I thought it was just going to be full of like mean people and all that, but it's been great. Carolina put it on the pressure here. Schneitjes, save Anderson. Anderson's going to have to be perfect tonight in the third period if Buffalo wants a chance. Andrew Canes is the favorite tonight and by 1.5. That makes sense. But based on the standings, I think Buffalo... No, Buffalo's under Carolina in the standings. Yes. By a single point. But I tell you what, at the start of the stream, we had so many Buffalo fans tune in. It was great. Here comes Carolina. Oh, shot gets blocked. Aho is on a hat trick, by the way. He's got 2 goals tonight, Sebastian Aho, and an assist. Very excellent game for Aho. But I've been very impressed with Buffalo tonight. They're playing really good against a Carolina team that's many people would consider cup contenders to make a run in the playoffs. Ooh, Quinn, good move. Just couldn't finish. Here's Owen Power at the blue line. The Michigan boy. Or he went to the University of Michigan. Shot, save. And Ronta's going to cover with 13:45 to go here in the game. Buffalo trying to find the equalizer. People, how do we think this game's going to end tonight? How do we think it's going to end? Is Buffalo going to force overtime, or is Carolina going to get the 4th goal? Maybe an empty net goal. Maybe Sebastian Aho gets the hat trick with an empty net. I could see that. Seen lots of Raising Cane's advertisements. When I was in college, there was a Raising Cane's on campus, and I never understood why it was so popular. And I had no idea what Raising Cane's was. I never heard of it. And so I went in like, oh, okay, I'll check it out with one of my friends. And she was like, oh, yeah, let's check it out. I was like, sure. And then we go in, and I'm like, wait, is the whole menu just chicken fingers? Do they have anything else? And she was like, no, this is the Raising Cane's. It's chicken fingers. And I was like, what? The entire menu is just chicken fingers? But so, I mean, I guess if chicken fingers is your thing, then I guess it's heaven. But I was surprised. Like, there's literally nothing else. Like, no, like, sandwiches. I mean, I guess there's chicken sandwiches, I guess, but no, like, I don't know, salads or anything like that. Just chicken fingers. Like, okay. Angus, my team, the Blues, have been depressing so far. Yeah, I saw the Islanders play the Blues last night, and I think the Islanders scored 4 goals in like 5 minutes or something. But yeah, Blues have yet to figure it out. It's still early days. I think it'll sort itself out, Angus. I won't be too worried. Never been to Raising Cane's. Me either. The only time I've been to Raising Cane's was when I walked in and saw the menu, and then I walked right out. But I mean, it's perfect for a college campus because college kids, all they want is chicken fingers. Darlene, Paterka to Quinn. Good ozone time for Buffalo. Darlene has room. Toe drag, shot, saved by Ranta. And Carolina gets it out. Buffalo's pushing and pushing and pushing. Andrea, I watched NFL because Super Bowl, and I prefer and don't watch CFL at all, but this season I do more. And I like my Grey Cup. I've never watched the Canadian Football League. I've been to Vancouver a bunch, so I know about the BC Lions. That's one Canadian football team I know. But yeah, I don't watch football a whole lot either. Every now and then I'll tune into it, NFL, like NFL Red Zone. If I'm super bored and there's not hockey on, I'll tune into that. But I mostly just watch like the Super Bowl with friends. That's always fun to do. Or if enough people are interested, I could do a Super Bowl watch along on my channel. That could be fun. Also, I should mention November, we got World Cup starting. I'm going to do my best to do some World Cup watch alongs on my YouTube channel. If you want to check that out, Grand Hakeem YouTube channel. And we can watch some soccer together very, very, very early in the morning because it's in Qatar. Andrew, chicken wings. Oh, Raising Cane chicken wings. Yes. Raising my ADHD is acting up. That's okay, Angus. Where are you from? Says Andrew. I am from the great state of Minnesota. Born and raised in Minnesota. Hoping to move out when I get older. Hoping to move out. Turnover! Buffalo! Oh, Jolene! Missed it on the backhand. Golden chance to tie it up. Oh, just missed. It's going to happen. They're going to tie it up. I can feel it. I won't like the Grey Cup. Why don't you like the Grey Cup, Andrew? Why don't you like the Grey Cup? CFL semifinals. Oh, okay. I didn't realize the Canadian Football League season was almost over. We got the semifinals. Angus, I used to watch CFL many years ago. Yeah, I think it's on. Is ESPN Plus carry that CFL? I might tune into the playoffs if I have time. Psyched for the World Cup. Me too, Angus. That's going to be lots of fun. When do the first games start? Let me take a look. November 20th. Oh, we got a goal! Kotkaniemi makes it 4-2. And that might be game over. Buffalo's playing so well. And Carolina gets a goal here, putting the dagger into the hearts of many Buffalo fans. How did this go in? Oh, that's so jammy. Get the toast. Get the toast, because that was jammy as hell. Oh my goodness. They like went off his skate and then just trickled through. That was terrible. Well, they might be reviewing it. Says they're good. It's a goal. So Carolina 4-2. It's so boring, but I like the Super Bowl more. Okay. Does the Grey Cup have a halftime show like the Super Bowl? Angus, November 20th to December 18th. Yes. The start times aren't terrible for me. Like, for my time zone, it's like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m. Like, I could totally do those. Yeah, everyone's saying not over yet. It's only 10 minutes, lots of time. I understand, but I just don't see Buffalo getting 2 goals against Carolina. Carolina is going to lock it down. I just don't see Buffalo getting 2 goals past Ronta. And you have to remember, both of the goals that they scored, the first one went off Sebastian Aho and in the net. The second goal literally went through Antti Ronta. He somehow just couldn't save it. So, I mean, Buffalo hasn't scored like a legit goal tonight. So that's why I think the 2-goal lead might be too much for them to climb. Because 1-goal lead, obviously, that's a one-shot game, but I think this could be it. But you never know. Crazy shit happens. Yes, they do. Okay. I might tune into the Grey Cup. Maybe we could do a Grey Cup watch along. I think I've done one NFL watch along. I think my second ever watch along I did on my YouTube channel was an NFL game. Terribly. It went terribly. Terribly wrong. Not only because I sucked at YouTube when I first started, but it's hard to do. It's different because there's so much like dead air time for doing an NFL game. Like you definitely need people commenting a lot on your streams and interacting to help the time go by. Very often the Super Bowl is a blowout. That's very true, Angus. I remember when I was a kid, I think it was Giants and Patriots was I think that was the Super Bowl. But I just remember Eli Manning throwing a Hail Mary to win the game at the end, which is awesome. Huge Eli Manning fan growing up. Devils scored 2 goals in 17 seconds last night. Actually, Angelo, I think it was 7 seconds against Edmonton. I saw that on Twitter this morning. They scored 2 goals in 7 seconds. I mean, folks, do you think New Jersey and Buffalo are legit, or are they frauds and just teasing us with how good they are? Let me know. Are they frauds or are they legit? Any updates in your end? It's still stuck in 18. I haven't looked, Andrew. Yeah, it says 18 on mine as well, Andrew. I think I think the Devils are frauds. I don't think the Devils are as good. They're not going to be first in the Metro. No way will they be first in the Metro. I mean, at best, I see New Jersey wild card spot. Very, very best. And then for Buffalo, Atlantic is a very, very tough division. So I don't know if they have it long term. So I would say both these teams are frauds. But I'd love to know your opinion. Even better, facts. Angelo says it's legit. So New Jersey's legit. We'll see, Angelo. If they make the playoffs, them or Buffalo, I'll eat. Ooh, good save by Ranta. Glove. Active glove. But if either of those two teams make the playoffs, I'll eat my own hat because that would be crazy. I think in like 3 years, 4 years, Devils and Sabres will be pretty consistent playoff teams, but not at the moment. Angelo, I see 20. Back to 19. That's okay. We'll see. Tomorrow morning, we'll take a look at the stats of this live stream and see. I guess time will tell if they're legit, for sure. We got 7:38 left here in the third. Shots 28-21. Buffalo really has to pick it up here. We have to remember Carolina did play last night in Tampa Bay and it went to a shootout. So we'll see if they get tied legs here late in the third. Oh, penalty. Penalty. Cousins. Oh, good stick by Pesci. Excellent stick with Pesci there. Bryson. Olofsson. Shot. Goes wide. Delayed penalty on Carolina. Carolina will touch the puck. Holy shnikes. Don't you hate it when people have like a car and the engine's that damn loud? Like, oh, you probably have the biggest dick in the world, right? Who cares? I don't care if your car is loud. What does that say about you? Like, I didn't know the loudness of your vehicle was like a dominance thing. But anywho, let's ignore what's going on outside. Rob Brindamore is about to pop his eyeballs out. He's that annoyed. But Brady Shea is going to get a penalty. Buffalo to the power play here. Not factory injuries, correct, Angelo. Andrew, where is everybody tonight to get higher tonight? Maybe it's Friday night. Maybe they're out, partying it up on a Friday. I don't blame them. What would be awesome if they tuned on the TV at a bar, had our live stream up. That'd be perfect. So if you are at a bar right now watching this, what's up? Here's Darlene. Shot gets blocked and Carolina gets it out. Carolina, the best PK in the NHL. I don't see Buffalo getting a goal here. They've been so good tonight on the PK. I have a bunch of neighbors with loud engines. Yes, Angus. It's so annoying. It is so annoying when people have those loud cars. And the worst thing is my house is right next to a highway. So like I'd say like maybe a few times every night there'll be some loud ass car driving by. And it's so annoying. Even with the windows closed, I mean, like you could still hear that clearly. Angelo, I had a loud car years ago, couldn't afford a muffler. These people do it on purpose. Yes, they do. I bet you like 90% of the people with loud cars do it on purpose just to show off. I don't know. Does it work? Will having a loud car get you laid? That's an excellent social experiment. Will a loud car get you laid? Let's call up the Mythbusters and let's do an experiment about that. Does the loudness of your car affect your chances of getting with a woman? Ooh, shot by Shea, saved by Anderson. Even more insane people to have a muffler. Shot by Skinner. Ronta's going to cover. 4:17 to go. Time is running out on Buffalo. And it looks like for the first time when I'm on the Hockey Podcast Network, a game is going to end in regulation. We'll see. Damn, that sucks for your family. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, our whole neighborhood is like right next to a highway. It's not right next to it. There's like wetlands and then the highway's there. But every now and then you'll hear a loud car and it's crazy. You know what's funny? My grandparents, they live out in the sticks somewhere, and they always would complain about the car noise on their street. And they literally live like in the middle of nowhere. So they might have like 2, 3 cars pass by their house. I don't know, like every like 3, 4 hours. Like they live in a very rural area. And whenever they complain and moan about the loudness of cars, I'm like, come to my bedroom and you listen to the cars that I have to listen to on a daily basis. You tell me what's worse, grandparents. Angus says his hypothesis or his not hypothesis, his guess on the experiment that will probably have a negative effect. I don't know. Maybe it does work. Maybe some women are turned on by the loudness of your vehicle. As a guy, I'm not turned on by the loudness of a woman's vehicle, in my opinion. I don't see a woman driving a loud car and be like, oh, yeah, my type of girl. Like Angus said, a negative effect. Who is next after you, Grant? Excellent question. I'm assuming you're talking about on the Hockey Podcast Network. I can take a look. I got the master schedule. So as of right now, Andrew, as of right now, I am the next person for you on this channel. Next Friday, Penguins Maple Leafs, 7 p.m. Eastern next Friday. As of right now, no one has signed up to do a watch along this week. I'm assuming that changes because I'm sure Dylan will do a Canucks game during the week at some point, or I've seen those guys from the Quack Report will do a game. Carter and Nate from the Quack Report do a game. Pierce from the PJS cast did Hawks and Sabres. So I'm sure one of those guys will be during the week. But as of right now, there's no like scheduled streams besides me next Friday. I want Neil. Yes. Don't we all? We all want Neil. Maybe Andrew, I could have Neil on as a guest and we could do a game together. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to do a watch line with a guest. Because I don't mind doing it by myself, but it'd be more fun to do it with someone. Here's Carolina, Sebastian Aho. Can he get the hat trick tonight? Will Aho get the hat trick? Let me know. I guess it was opposite of my guess. Yeah. I guessed 3-2 Buffalo, but you said 4-2 Buffalo, I remember. So it's 4-2 Carolina. I'll give you a half credit, Hockey Kid. I'll give you a half credit. I'm the professor tonight. I'm giving you half credit. Good save by Anderson. 2:47 to go. Buffalo's got to get the puck in the offensive zone so they can pull Anderson. Yeah, please do that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to do a watch along with Neil or someone else. 5-2. We'll see, Andrew. We'll see. That would make it interesting pairing up announcers on occasion. Yes, I think that would be awesome if, like, maybe every other week to do a stream with someone else. Like do one with Dylan or do one with Neil or someone. That'd be fun. Icing. Oh, icing call. Ooh. That's a very generous linesman right there. Owen Power kind of just glided to the dots. So Craig Anderson's going to come off right here. So Buffalo, empty net, 6 skaters on the ice. Can they get the third goal to get it to 1? That's right, Hot Take Hockey. I forgot his name, but he does lots of awesome content on YouTube. So many awesome hockey YouTubers. It's great. We're a nice little family. Sending all my love to you hockey YouTubers out there. And to the fans and to everyone in the live chat. Sending love to you as well. Couldn't do it without you guys. Couldn't do it. Aho, empty net! Hat trick. Did I not say that might happen? Like at the start of this period. Aho, empty net hat trick. 5-2 Carolina. 5th career hat trick. 3 goals, 1 assist, took a penalty. Aho filled on the score sheet tonight. My fantasy team, I'm getting alerts right now. Good night to have Sebastian Aho on your fantasy team. Yeah, puck just squirts free to Aho. Going to be a bit of a delay here to get the hats off the ice. Yes, my wish came true. Did you guess, Andrew, 5-2 Carolina? I know you just sent that chat like 4 minutes ago. But at the start of this stream, did you honestly say 5-2 Carolina? Angelo, John, a Bruins fan. Don't like Boston. I can't say I'm a big Boston fan. I do like Mike Riley a lot on Boston, but that's about it. Yes, you did. Oh, okay. Good for you, Andrew. Very difficult to guess the final score. My accuracy level is about like 5% accuracy with guessing the final score. Still cleaning the ice up. Oh, someone threw a beer can or a beer bottle on the ice, so they got to clean that up. We can't be throwing beer bottles on the ice, folks. Come on now. In the regular season. So now, everybody, I think you can agree with me that the game is iced, pun intended. But good effort for Buffalo. I think they did pretty well, considering just how young their team is. Nothing to hang their head about. And Carolina, this is what I expected out of Carolina. I think they will be cup contenders this year. They'll make a run, I believe. Got $1.30 left here in the third. Angus, by the way, my cat hacked my Twitter account. She has created a second account as a World Cup predictor. Yeah. Angus, you got to make some videos of your cat predicting the World Cup. I got to see that. That'd be fun. I tell you, if I do a World Cup watch-along, if you make the video and send it to me, I'll play it on my channel and say, this is Angus's cat's prediction for this game. That'd be fun. John did a doubleheader last night. Unfortunately, the second game was a Dallas blowout. Yeah, I give kudos to John, Hot Take Hockey, for doing that double watch-along. I couldn't do that. Two of these games in a row would be a lot for me. That's so much talking. And I'm like one of those people, like I don't talk a whole lot. Like I'm definitely more of a introvert. So doing these live stream definitely takes a lot of energy to do, even though it looks like I'm doing nothing. Well, here we go. Buffalo to the power play here with 37 seconds left. That's John's viewers. Yes, throwing shit on the ice. We can't be doing that. Except the jerseys. I don't know. Throwing the jerseys is pretty bad because think of how much money you pay for jerseys. Like, I would never toss a jersey. Final 10 seconds here in the third period. Sabres chance. Shot. Scores! Is that going to count? I think that's going to count. Rasmus Dahlin, a goal at the death for Rasmus Dahlin. Let's take a look. Oh, with 0.1 seconds. With 0.1 seconds, Dahlin has scored. That's unbelievable. I've never seen that like live before where a player has scored with 0.1 left. I know that's happened before, but I personally haven't seen it live like this. That's crazy. I'll say no goal. Andrew, I saw the replay and it said 0.1 seconds on the clock, so it's going to count. So now they'll do a ceremonial dropping the puck here to end the game. Woo, woo. Everyone's excited. That's like a photo finish. Yes, it is. And that will do it. So Carolina gets the win 5-3, ruining Andrew's score prediction. Rasmus Dahlin, the killer of Andrew's heart tonight. Angus, sure think I could do that. Her predictions are fueled by food and a sign next to the bowls. That'd be awesome, Angus. We'll have to coordinate that when the World Cup starts. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, that was a crazy game. It started off pretty crazy. I thought Buffalo played really well in the beginning. Carolina put it on in the second, got a 3-2 lead, and then just kind of finished it off in the third. Buffalo had some good pushes, though, in the third, but couldn't get anything past Ronta until Dahlin. We got the Storm Surge. Jumping against the glass. That's a fun little tradition, the Storm Surge. Andrew, a bunch of jerks. They are a bunch of jerks. I know some people get triggered by the Storm Surge. I don't mind it. It's all right. All right, everybody. This was lots of fun tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Before we go, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we go live. Smash the like button as well. If you want to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, @HockeyPodNet is the handle. If you want to follow me on Twitter, @GrantAkeem is my handle, as you can see on the screen there. If you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, is @Grant_Akeem. And then if you want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chats. And if you want to check out my content on YouTube, you can check out the Grant Akeem YouTube channel. Just search that on YouTube and it should pop up. The next stream for me personally, I might do something on my channel before next Friday. So stay tuned to my social medias. I always let you know. But the next stream for me on this channel, the Hockey Podcast Network, will be next Friday. I'll be covering the Penguins and Toronto Maple Leafs live watch along, or Toronto Maple Leafs Penguins game. We'll be doing a live watch along at 7 p.m. Eastern is the start time. So same time as tonight. Thanks, Grant. You're the man. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, thank you, Angus. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Angelo. I'm hoping to see the Volts beat, I'm assuming Buffalo, the Volts, GA, and throw Go Bust in the river. Okay, Angelo. Well, it was fun. Thank you again, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday night. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys next Friday. I will speak to you soon.